The design sprint was first created to solve big problems and test new ideas in 5 easy steps. Developed at Google Ventures to help its teams ideate, prototype, and validate new ideas, the design sprint is now a popular process used by companies all around the world. Whether you are a social entrepreneur, a small business, or large corporation, you face tough decisions that can take months to resolve. That's why we strongly recommend the design sprint for individuals and companies who are confronted with such decisions. This 5-step sprint, which translates into a 7-step process for GoMahi.com partner companies, is designated to iterate through your toughest decisions and test different alternatives in a very short time frame. Before even building a minimum viable product or testing a new strategy, the design sprint shortcuts months of development and creates a proven yet innovative solution. Here's how it works. First, you are going to create the problem statement. This is your biggest task. Also referred to as the challenge, the problem statement is the description of the problem that you are trying to solve. To develop a good problem statement, you need to consider all relevant information you have on current user behavior. Dig into the data you may already have. Explore your facts, assumptions, and questions. Then imagine how the problem looks to different stakeholders. The objective is to paint as complete a picture as possible for the GoMahi crowd, allowing them to clearly understand the context of the situation. Ultimately, a strong problem statement acts as the participants' North Star throughout the design sprint, directing their efforts in a similar direction. This keeps efforts by the GoMahi crowd focused on the problem at hand. Next, you sit back and let the participants take care of steps 2 through 6. Step number 2 is to understand. The GoMahi crowd will focus on your customer's thoughts, motivations, and emotions so they can determine the best way to innovate for him or her. They will be conducting empathy interviews, which are a means of human-centered design. Empathy interviews will allow them to gather and analyze data about the choices a customer makes and the behaviors they engage in. They will identify customer needs and then design a new product, service, or strategy to meet those needs. Step number 3 is to diverge. This is where the magic happens. In this step, the GoMahi crowd will develop solutions that will make real contributions to your company. Using proven brainstorming techniques, the GoMahi crowd will start generating thousands of new ideas in a matter of minutes. The goal is to create a distinct segment of time when they intentionally turn up the procreative part of their brains and turn down the judgmental or evaluative part, allowing them to generate the most innovative ideas. In step 4, they will decide. Taking all of the possible ideas they created during the empathy interviews and brainstorming process, the GoMahi crowd eliminates its wildest and currently unfeasible ideas to focus on the ideas that suit your company problem the best. Even though this process of brainstorming, then rejection may seem counterintuitive, exploring various alternative solutions allows the participants to be novel in their thinking. Step 5, they will prototype. The crowd brings their ideas to life. A prototype is something that can be tested with an existing or potential customer. It can be anything: a drawing on paper, a keynote model, an HTML demo, etc. Ultimately, this step is a low-cost method for the GoMahi.com crowd to build a representation of their proposed solutions to your problem statement. These prototypes will be used in step 6 to gain valuable insights about which solutions will work best for your company. Step 6. Test. In this step, the GoMahi crowd goes out and tests the prototypes developed in step 5 with real users. Participants will gather data from these interactions that will either validate or disprove their ideas. Reviewing this information will provide you with invaluable insights, pointing you in a clear direction of which solutions you should pursue. In Step 7, you will pursue the proven solution. After participant submissions come in, your new solutions will receive even more validation as the Go Mahi crowd members give their honest feedback on one another's submissions. They will vote on the ideas that they feel are best for you and your problem statement. During this step, you will also get the opportunity to review all submissions, which includes all of the information gathered by participants. Look over the data, analyze the customer interactions, and then choose your favorite ideas. Once you pick your top ideas, GoMahi.com will compensate the appropriate participants. At this point, all of the intellectual property is yours. It's as easy, efficient, and effective as that.